Hello there.
General Kenobi. Good morning. Oh, I almost couldn't start because I was in the middle of sneezing. Oh, how do you do? Fine. Irritated nose. Do not worry, I'm not sick. Just, Excuse me. Great start, right? Fucking hell. And OBS had briefly murdered my microphone input, and I forgot my playlist. Where's OBS? There's OBS. And there's video game. Once more on the pause menu. Aside from the fact you just spent 12 channel points, went from 20k to 19k. You could have not said hello. Nobody, I assume, is sitting behind you, pointing a gun at your head, saying, "Redeem hello there." But I am happy to hear that your channel point balance is the only thing in the entire world that has ruined your mood today. Hello, hi Globe. And you also don't sit with the back towards the room because you're paranoid, but it's your room. Nobody... Granted, I can sit with the back to my room, sort of, because I still have the door in front of me. But it's a long room, so I just have the other long wall behind me. It's not the entire long room behind me. Which, even without paranoia, would be kind of a bad thing because I have cats. I would hate to have an entire long room at my back, behind me, out of my field of vision, not knowing what the cats are up to. Whereas your door is barred by the closet. I mean, technically my wardrobe door can't be opened while my door is opened, but that's a very minor issue. The window's in view because paranoia. You're under the roof. Nobody can, like, nobody can see you. And when you're sitting down, you can't see anybody. You see the sky. Are you paranoid of the UFOs? Of the government drones spying on you? Of my personal drones spying on you? For legal reasons, that was a Twitch chat joke. Too much hitman. Sniping. Are you a criminal? No. Then you have nothing to worry about, from 47. After all, we here on Metajoke TV do not condone the murder of innocent people. Even in video games. Boy, am I glad I currently have no VOD up of a kill everyone challenge. It's not a challenge anymore. That's what they used to be called. Yes, I fucking did. No. I suppose no, I didn't. Not the one of the background. Well, I don't know. It needs to be something suitably subtle without being overly dark. And it can't clash with the colors. So I have no idea what goes back there. We'll think of something. We have infinite amount of time. No, the ooh was the answer to the line art question. I approve. And the words were the shading question. Here. Ooh, it was 2 parts. It was an answer in 2 parts, whereas the other one was too long. Why do I even bother, right? I am the worst person to work with. Well, I mean, I'm the worst person to work for, because all I am is the average graphic design client. No idea what they want. Terrible way of describing it, but still end up mad at the graphic designer for doing it wrong. But that's exactly what you said. No, it wasn't. Listen, all I know is memes from from people who actually work in graphic design and other professions with like designing front end, like website designers as well. I wanted to look like Amazon.com. Well, we can't just do that, and right now the size is 1.8. Yeah, I don't know why they limit a 1200 by 400 odd picture to 10 megabytes. How much information can you cram into all those pixels to get it to 10 megabytes? Well, actually, if it's a photograph and it had like a really high quality one, and then you get just those two, maybe because of the way that works, I don't know. Yeah, but even if once you fill it with something, and because chances are the background would be mostly samey, because otherwise it will just detract from the writing. But don't ask me what right now. I can't think straight, and I already have no creativity or imagination. I just, yeah, I'll have to think about it. Because I don't know, maybe going to ask you one like a dimmed the current channel banner. Won't that just come out as brown because it's gold, a golden sky? But also, no, I don't actually like Rorian. Speaking of Rorian, I forgot Rorian again. And again, you didn't immediately scream at me like CD always does. Don't look. There. Hello. There I am. Right. Fucking hell. Bothering about art. Have 2 pictures to finish in 5 days. Well, then you focus on finishing those. I've not had a new banner yesterday. The world doesn't end if I don't have one in 5 minutes. It's fine. Nobody's pressuring you. Also, I'm stood in front of the military office because I I brought back... Did you save this? Yeah. I brought back some classified materials from the military base, because I couldn't be arsed taking boring stuff out of the food factory. And, I wonder what's in there. Some mysteries will never be solved. Ooh, they're classified. Tell me what it is. Goop. Of some sort. I assume. However, this specifically, because I also brought in these wagons, but those are just empty wagons. But that also paid well, because the military pays well. However, mystery goop on a train. Goobers? No goobers. I will. No. If you see any goobers in chat, you immediately permaban them. I'm not a mod. Well, do it with brute force. Shoo them away. No goobers. Because mystery goop is hazardous. I've had to buy the Hazard 3 license, which, as you might remember, is fucking expensive. So we ended at almost $800,000 on Friday.
What do you think we are, millionaires?
We were almost a millionaire. Thank you. On Friday, when I thought we had crossed the 800k mark, but we were just shy. And then I did a very lucrative military contract that required the Hazmat 3 license. So now I am down to 674,000. Yeah, I lost money on this job because it needed the Hazmat 3 license. Huh. I don't seem to be a smart man. Where are we going? Forwards. Now you can take more jobs. Exactly. And earn the money back. Exactly. For example, we can go right back to the military base with some helicopters and rockets. Or, since we have the Hazmat 3 license, spend nuclear fuel. I assume it goes to the military base. Hunting. Missiles to the military base. Attack helicopters go to the machine factory, actually. And the spent nuclear fuel goes to the military base. Take all and pray the slug can pull it all. It should. Because the beauty of this is too, because that it 60 tons, 60 tons, 260 tons. This thing is rated for like 4,000 tons. I saw a graphic earlier. Oh, get me into the train. Into the train. Shall we start with that? I think we shall do that. I had other things in mind, but... Because I had something else in mind. Because we're at the harbor. And no, I don't mean the take every job at harbor thing. Because I haven't prepped for it. There's too much shunting to do. Which also, I have since learned, everybody does that all the time. They chain like 2-3 DE6s together. And take all jobs in the harbor because the harbor has the most jobs. And go on a merry journey with a train that is longer than the physics engine can handle. We happen to have 2 DH4s here. And 1 more DA6, which we won't need for this job. We will have steam trains again in the future. No, I try not to have wheel slip. But technically that is a pun. Well, not a pun. It's just a... If you ever go and get the 060, maybe. Yes. Once I'm not poor. What do you think we are, millionaires? Alright. The attack helicopters need to be in the back because we would go harbor, machine factory, military base. Wait, would we? Surely we go harbor, military base, machine factory. Was it sort of a straight shot up there? Okay, not that way. Do not go this way because of this. Or we do the loop again. We've done the loop before. Or if anything, maybe we go this way, but don't do the loop and start backing up here rather than do the switch around here. Because remember, we have to back up into military base. Oop. I kind of hate the military base because you have to back up into it. So either you come from here, which is very squiggly, very slow, and get past these points, or you turn around at this junction. Or you drive into CME. And back up all this way, which is a long way. Because you can't back up in IME, this one doesn't turn right. But this route is kind of just plain better. So, yeah, helicopters first. They go to machine factory, machine factory military base. Yeah. Kinda not even what I had planned, but we have time. Actually. From military base, we would go... We would actually take the loop to food factory and machine factory via iron mine or oil refinery. I'm thinking oil refinery. My brain kind of forgot you have 14 music on it and connected music to Dira despite knowing... Sea of Clouds is as ever too fucking loud. Actually, Painted Foothills is... No, not Painted Foothills. Peaks is always too loud. But Sea of Clouds is also too loud. I should maybe try and normalize these instead of always alt-tabbing to adjust the volume. Maybe it keeps me up on my feet. Yeah. Also, because you asked me about the music, and it occurs to me, you shouldn't listen to Final Fantasy XIV music if you ever plan on actually playing Final Fantasy XIV. This playlist is fine, but in general, there's too many tracks that hit way different when you hear them for the first time in the video game. Like, a huge chunk of the experience in 14 is like, scene changes, music starts, and you go, whoa! Or dungeon starts and you go, oh my god, what's this? Oh, right. If we go through food factory and or oil refinery, but not Forest Central, because we can't get up there. We could maybe ask the harbor for something that goes to food factory or oil refinery. While my engine is idling and wasting fuel. Food factory or oil refinery. There's not going to be anything for the oil refinery. Nope. No shunting. No shunting. Food factory. Machine factory. Maybe. Machine factory. No. No shunting. No shunting. Oil well central. Nope. City west. Go fuck off. Food factory logistics or DML. Farm. Unless it's a zoo. I also wanted to ask if you've been having a music change to break the... Nope. This is like the most subtle music I can have. Because the trouble with playing music under video games is either it's the music of the video game, which most people won't mind because it's the video game. B, dead silence, which I think we have a winner, which most people don't like. Or C, other music, which chances are 50% of the people hate. But also, remember, half the shops in this game sell music cassettes for the boombox that I have yet to buy. So, in the future, we might very well end up with the in-game music. Unless it's horrible. I've never heard it. If it's horrible, I'll be very, very sad. But, I think we have our winner for what we bring to the food factory. It's the highest payer as well, right? Yes. And it's nice and dangerous nitrogen. Like, let's bring in spent nuclear fuel, missiles, and nitrogen. What could possibly go wrong? Yeah, so nitrogen in the front. Oh, no. Helicopters in the front. Nitrogen behind. Fuel and missiles at the end. Because those go first. What did I just say? Helicopters, nitrogen, the other stuff. Helicopters first. Where helicopters? Well, in military base, obviously. Where exactly? It's not a problem until it becomes a problem. It's not gonna be a problem. Right? No? Alright, left. Helicopters? Helicopter! I don't have that as a redeem. Helicopter. I believe my sightings are correct. Helicopter. I originally drove out to maybe park this thing in a siding and be done with it. Fuel? Fantastic. Offline. I was on my way to food factory from machine factory, which, you know, is a fair little trek. Especially because I had to go this way. Did I have to? Yeah, sort of. Yeah, pretty much. I was facing north. And my fuel warning light had come on. Because I was low on fuel. Because I'm pretty sure having the slug attached means that the engine works sort of twice as hard. 1.5 as hard. Because it has to power 2 electric motors now. Well, electric traction motors. Ooh, yeah, not entirely brilliant. Problems? Are you having art problems? With your art? No, everything's fine. Everything's dandy. Everything's sunshine and rainbows. No, you'd have to draw the rainbows. And sunshine is just another form of shading! The gentlest of kisses. We won't get the time bonus on the helicopters though. Because they're going to the machine factory, which is last. And we're not going directly there. Yeah, no time bonus on the... I haven't even picked that up. On the helicopters. Yeah. I have now accepted this. Because, you know, we don't cheat at Dero Valley. So we only ever... So we, you know... Once we attach the wagons, we are on the job, so we redeem the thing. Right. Where's my nitrogen? It's not here. Have you got any nitrogen for me? Ooh, buses! Sad. This looks like it could be nitrogen. Actually, they're black. That's sodium hydroxide. Those are colorful. I think that's the diesel for City West. South. Those are hoppers. Oh! Are you a nitrogen? You a nitrogen. 41. Hey! Rio? Right. Yeah. Hang on. I'm facing the wrong way. I need to turn around. Where am I? Okay, I have not gone anywhere. Hey! Ah! This is where I left my my DH4. Hello! Map! I got into the loading range. And the switch setter went to beep at me. Cute. Basically, my locomotive just said hello to me. It's like the cat activation noise. I got close to my locomotive, and it recognized me, and it went beep. No, I'm not in my locomotive. But you've complained, but you didn't actually tell me why you don't shade stuff that way. Because it's hard? How hard can it be? You do it all the time. Ish, sort of. You've done it before. To fuck up the lines. Oh, wow. As somebody who shall not be named told me recently, sounds like a skill issue. Oh my god! Fruit back in the face! No way! The way you normally shade probably takes too much file size. That sounds made up. Just do it yourself. No. I don't know how to do anything in art programs. You have a drawing tablet or something. I don't even have a Bleistift. Pencil. I'll have to turn around yet again to then back up into the military base for the other two things. You know what I should have done? Driven past the wagons. Because they're the only thing in the siding. Come to think of it. Ah, well. The siding is very long at sea. We can turn around again. Right? Right? Yeah, surely. Otherwise, yeah, no, we can totally turn around. Yeah. You have an important question. When you announce it as such, I have the inclination to not take you seriously. You played Subnautica. Did you play both? Yes. I think I even mentioned Sub-Zero when I first told you about Subnautica. And I did say that I did not like Sub-Zero nearly as much as the first one. I know it's a boring, very mainstream, not mainstream, very well-represented opinion. Oh, Sub-Zero isn't as good as normal Subnautica. But Sub-Zero isn't as good as normal Subnautica. It's just slightly more annoying. It's very much prettier in parts. I give it that. I do like the, more explicit story with the dude in your head. I really like the ending. The ending is better than OG Subnautica, but Subnautica is a much better video game. Have you not seen the ending of... Have you not seen the ending of Sub-Zero? you seen the ending of OG Subnautica? Surely. I think you've mentioned you've watched like 3 playthroughs. Oh, you're in the middle of a Sub-Zero watch? Yeah. Nice. Okay. Who's playing? Don't tell me they're German. You have not seen the original yet? What? You can't... What? No, oh my god. What? You... I thought you told me you've watched 7 people watch Subnautica before. Because you asked me if I played Subnautica, because I assumed... Because it sounded... What the fuck? How am I remembering that so wrong? I thought you started the same Sub-Zero, but not OG Subnautica? Fucking hell. What about the definitely not German person who's now playing Sub-Zero? Surely they've played OG Subnautica first. Oh my god. Huh. Now I would really like to know if you now, just as a viewer, sort of quote-unquote go back to a Subnautica playthrough and you go, oh, well, that looks annoying that you can't do XYZ because it was introduced in Sub-Zero, and therefore Sub-Zero is definitely better, which it isn't. However, they backported, if that's the correct term, which I'm sure it isn't, but they backported some features of Sub-Zero into OG Subnautica well after the fact. Like those square, large, well, actually rectangular rooms. The prefab rooms. With a glass roof. Where you can install a glass roof. Those weren't in OG Subnautica. They made them for Sub-Zero, but then they just patched them into Subnautica. Because in the meantime, people had modded Sub-Zero stuff into normal Subnautica. Normal Nautica. Subnormaltica. Because Sub-Zero had a lot of good ideas. And a lot of annoying ones. Like way too much surface action on the ice shelves. That's not... Subnautica is the underwater game. Don't put us on the surfaces for so long. With annoying Yeti wolves who want to murder us. No, do not approve. They played OG first, but you watched their Hitman. Oh, I only had to clear these points, by the way. I was not paying attention. Frankly, we're not going back in the cab. Oh, I attached the nitrogen wagons and not redeemed the contract. I'm once more... That's the wrong one. I'm once more accidentally cheating at Subnautica. I apologize. Saw his body in the episode? Whose body? Oh, Alan. Oh, right. Yeah, yeah. After all, I can't say anything about the ending. Oh, hey, it's the peaks. And the peaks are too loud. The next two out of military base don't matter. It's missiles and spent fuel. Let's do the spent fuel first. Right? And I'm not worried about the weight, because the two military things are not very heavy. Wave at the train as it passes by. I literally just waved IRL. I couldn't say it without waving. You did too. Good, it worked. Just don't start breathing manually, becoming aware of your own tongue, or... What's the other thing that always annoys people? Like, where you can sort of trigger something? Oh! Oh no, the last one only works on boys. Wait, what? Yeah. You fucking bust blinking? Yeah, I suppose blinking does work. You put the pen down and wave. Smile and wave, boys. Smile and wave. I've never even watched the Madagascar movies. Maybe the... No, not really. I know enough about them, but I've never really actually watched them. They were in the background once when my nephew was over. So I occasionally glanced over, but... I've never really actually watched them. Oh, we've attached the nuclear fuel waste fuel, whatever. The spent nuclear fuel, sorry. What's up? Oh. Huh? Oh, this is the book. Sorry. I can't read. Also, please do math. What is 55 plus 200. Okay, that's 255 plus 33, so take 35. $290 plus 40 is 330 plus the last one 47. At zeros as needed. In fact, you'd already tell me on the empty sheet. Plus another 55. What did I say? 330 plus another 55 is 380, 390. Yeah, let's call it 390. Our train will be 390 meters long-ish, give or take. Plus minus math rounding errors. Unless I mathed that completely wrong. Which is entirely possible. Because never do math on live television. I forgot who said that first. Probably someone who was bad at math. Actually, maybe it was someone who's good at math. Attack helicopters, nitrogen, spent nuclear fuel. And to round it all up, missiles. That they shunted wrong. Again. Did the devs do this on purpose? That the missile payload always spawns with one facing the wrong way? And now drive over to inside a place you want to raid. Yeah, and now just point it at the target. Turn the throttle full on. And just bail out and watch the fireworks. I have a target in mind, but... Slightly too political. I'll just send it towards Bavaria, because we don't need Bavaria. Nobody needs or wants Bavaria around. Alright, arguably Bavaria does, like, some of the heavy lifting in this country economically. Like, they bring a good chunk in of the GDP. But have you listened to them talk? Ugh, what a drag. That was my non-political target. I don't need a compass. Fuck off. Yeah, and we won't get the time bonus for any of these. Where are we going? Military base. Go. Oh, did I want to go back out? Out back? Shit. Where am I going? Where am I going? Did I want to go out back? I do. We can wave at the buses as we drive by. Ooh, that kind of murdered my frame rate briefly. And behold, the weather is turning to shit, because of course it is. Metajoke is streaming, therefore the weather in the video game turns to shit. Ladies and gentlemen, train. Well, I suppose while you're watching the train, I do have time to check the Discord. Gonna say, there's nothing there. Wait, you did it's not orange and blue, it's just orange. You forgot the blue. It was supposed to be half and half. Right. Idiot. Where are my missiles? Good start. I already lost the missiles that they've entrusted me with. I think I attached them. Did the thing. And then clicked on the attach button again. Well, if you're an idiot, at least you're in good company. Yes, I just spent 2.5K to fix a mild mistake where it could just, you know, reverse back into the wagon. But I like using all my shunters. I have a shunter that I can just summon. I think it's very cool. So I will. I can just recolor the shit I already do. Yeah, that's how digital art works. You can just change things on a whim. At almost no cost to your personal sanity. Right? That's definitely how it works, right? Like it doesn't Oh, good. Not just does the weather turn to shit, it also turns into a lightning storm, which you know, risks murdering a quarter of my active viewership. At least. Depending on the time of day. Squirrel! Oh, it's a cat. Cat! It's possible I shouldn't have stared at the cat. What's with the blue-green smoke? Thank God the spent nuclear fuel didn't explode. But I saw a cat running across. I can't help but notice. That was a black cat. Oh, good thing we have the warning light on. Or something may have gone seriously wrong. At least we didn't wheel slip. Good morning, and welcome back to MetaJoke TV, where nothing ever goes wrong. What do you ask? Alright. Don't get distracted by errant cats. That cat was sent by the Soviets to sabotage the missile delivery. Alright, do get a move on. Listen, I can blame everything on the Soviets because the Soviet Union doesn't exist anymore. It was like an evil coalition of the Soviets, the Yugoslavians, and the Persians. Maybe, if you squint. Because, I mean, nowadays I think some of them still call themselves Persians, but nobody calls themselves Yugoslavian, because that's the entire part. Austro-Hungarians. Let's take those. Because Persians might be still too politically loaded. Charged, not loaded. Good thing we have our warning light on. Does the cat respawn in the same spot? Wait, is the ground scorched? Because it... Surely that's not... Surely it always looks like that. Brake harder, please! What's the handbrake now on? I didn't turn on the handbrake. I don't give a shit. Forwards. Have I connected these now? Yes, I have. Everything good? Yeah. Rip time bonus, but we were never gonna make that anyway. Alright. We good? Yeah. I need to turn you off. No, you can stay here. It's fine. GG. Thank you. You're incredibly useful. You takes your sanity that all blue letters now have an orange outline. That's loud. That sounds like... That sounds like an easily avoidable mistake. Right. With a church in the background and a lightning storm. I hope the lightning never hits the nitrogen, the spent nuclear fuel, although I suspect the containers would, like, be sort of insulated, or whatever you call it when it protects against things like that. Or indeed the missiles, but I think missiles don't care if they get struck by lightning. It was easily avoidable. You just mildly slipped up because, you know, life is hard enough. Doing it the easy way now. What, pray tell, is the easy way? Why did you not do it the easy way from the get-go? It's the easy way. It's in the name. Alpha lock and recolor. I understand some of those words. Oh, right, train. We can wave at the buses as we pass by. Nope, that's not what I meant. Wait, hang on, there's a... No, not... Ah. Huh. If I had drawn on one layer, it wouldn't have worked. Yeah, from the few times I actually glanced at CD's art streams, isn't it a good practice to draw on as many layers as possible? Like, every line gets a new layer. Lady, I have a train to drive. I can't just constantly... Oh, okay. Yes. Ooh. Oh, it makes such a difference. Now comes the hard part. Making the slogan legible. While also good looking. Because it's... Yeah. Huh? Or what the fuck? Orange highlight lighter or... Oh my god, I don't know. Du kannst mir Fragen stellen? No, it's perfect. It's like all these things that you're aware of that I don't even know the words for. It's like you can get away with anything because I don't know. Then you ask me complicated questions again. I am a dumb client who, like, in a practice scenario. In this practice scenario, I'm a dumb client who says I want my website to look like Amazon because that makes all the money in the world. So, you know, just work with that. Plus the blue highlight stands out way more than the orange highlight. That's because blue is a better color than orange. Maybe not. I mean, make a version where the orange highlights are a little more pronounced, and I'll compare and contrast, and then tell you. Because that's the other part of it. I don't know anything if I can't see it. The blue is simply lighter color than the orange. See? If you have to explain things, you... If I continue like this, I'll be responsible for your first gray hair. Before you hit 20. Yeah, well, welcome to... Oh, what's it called? Welcome to, like, direct client something or other. Direct client interaction. Excuse me? And, like, along the step... along all the steps of the way, we discuss these things, and I always say, yes, that looks good, yes, that looks good, yes, that looks good, yes, that looks good, yes, good, yes, good, yes, good, and then you present me the finished project, and then I say, that's not what we talked about. What do you mean? We discussed this step by... That's not what I wanted, and I was very clear about that from the very start. Like, 3 days from now, I'll tell you. The highlights on the letters? No, we never talked about that. Where are we going, by the way? Left. Starters. We are going left. And then right. And then right. And then right. And then right again, and then back up to my military base. I can't tell the difference. Which is a me problem. My eyes don't work. Sort of. I mean, they do. Also, do remember I'm a man. I know 4 shades of color, and 3 of them are blue. Sure, whatever you say. Already trying to upsell me. Trust me, this version is better, but I'm afraid it'll be $300 more. Ah, fuck's sake. But if you say it's better, I see how it works. But also, good job learning this so quickly. What do you mean wheel slip? No, that's not a thing. I know, it's raining, it's uphill. We've actually wheel slipped on Wheelspin Wednesday, which I didn't name for the possibility of wheel slip. But wheel slip? Oh, wheel spin, wheel spin, wheel slip, whatever. Ah, we've gone over the threshold. We are not wheel spinning anymore or slipping. But we're also not in danger of hitting 60 anytime soon. So, behold, train with helicopters and nitrogen. Many, many tons of nitrogen. Aren't the wheels supposed to spin so they can go forwards? And spend nuclear fuel. We do seem to be accelerating. Yeah, not really. And rockets, which blow up if you hit them too hard. Did you know? I suppose missiles rather than rockets. $3 MB. Just don't get to 10.1. Yes, I mean, I suppose this is why they call it wheel slip, because spinning is what wheels do. Because spinning is a good trick. According to a great scholar of aerial combat, 9-year-old Anakin Skywalker. What did that say? 60. Man, if I played this correctly and didn't fly around in the magic space camera, I would not know that this was a 60. We kind of burned through half our fuel. That's kind of not good for Bitcoin. Literally, fuel costs money. The wheels on the train go round and round. But the train's not going anywhere because it's wet. Did you notice the speed limit on the video game? On the stream? On an iPad? While you were drawing? I don't believe you. Meta, why do you never believe anyone? Because it's fun to say I don't believe you. It's like a nice little crushing of the soul. You tell the truth and the asshole just doesn't believe you. And there's nothing you can do. It's... I apologize for the horrible racket. But we're going outside. I have no power in my life, so occasionally so the only reason I ever go live is to trick somebody into telling me a true fact. So I can tell them, I don't believe you. Well, actually. You know what's rude? You have to be way more specific than that. Apologies for the camera work. I panicked. After all, my payload has already exploded once today. Wrote the text. Using text tool in the program, set the text color to white, black outline, try to make the text color have no opacity, so I could just color it in. Turn the opacity down, text turns black because the outline is black. I'm sure there's a solution to that. There always is. I remember that it's like you have to, like, I mean, I don't know what you have to do, but I remember looking up how to get, like, sort of the outline of letters, but not the letters, or the other way around. And, well, like in GIMP, because I don't have Photoshop. Like, you sort of select them, invert the selection, and then cut them out, leaving only the transparency. Yeah, for transparent letters. To fill the letters in with funky patterns rather than a solid color or some shit like that. That's all I remember from, you know, gimping. Don't call it gimping. Just call it text orange. Then I can't shade it. No? What? And what? That sounds wrong. I think you're doing it wrong. Knowing absolutely nothing about the program you use. Having never held a drawing stylus. And, you know, having the artistic skills of a 2.5-year-old Labrador. Not even a human child. Art is hard, which is why I don't do it. So I greatly appreciate those who can and do art. Well... I'm sure it'll be fine. Setting up... Ooh, train tracks. Setting up pretty shots of trains going past in a lightning storm is also art. I can do art. This is art. Look at it. The faint sunlight is gleaming off of the wagons and the helicopter blades. This is art. It's just that I didn't create the assets I'm using to make art with. I created very little, but it's still art. The Listen, I'm not gonna pretend that I deserve money for this. But stick figure drawings are also art. This is a step above stick figure drawings. Or maybe a step below, because, you know, at least people who draw stick figures draw stick figures. Thanks, Will Buxton. We needed that explanation. Girlfriend in town, by the way. I apologize for the horrible racket, but I'd closed the windows, but it's raining. Oh, also, end of our train. I love it when we're looking at the end of our train. What's the speed limit? 70. Prepare to slow down. Yeah. No, probably you don't. Hang on, I'm gonna look in a second. Trying very hard not to derail in this valley. Apparently we're going uphill very hard. What does the clinometer say about the grade of going uphill? It says yes. Why has it got numbers on it? This thing is fucking useless. Don't derail, just look at art. Stare at the art until you feel invigorated. Tick, 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 nah. Bottle joke. It's kind of terrible, just retell it with your mouth. Ooh. Oh, yeah, no. I like the sort of typewriter font. It looks very official, so shading that would ruin it. Well, not ruin it, but you know what I mean. It would impact its impact. You know what I mean. Just look at the flowers. Oh wait, you haven't seen The Walking Dead. Have you seen No, you've seen nothing of The Walking... What? Have you? Wait, I don't remember if you've seen any of The Walking Dead. It's an old show, technically. Nope. You kinda should watch the first 4 seasons at least. I know, that's a big ask. It's just... Look at the flowers. It's from season 4. I just remember that because of the look at the art. Just... Don't mind the impending doom, just look at the flowers. It's Subnautica to watch. Arguably better use of your time. And I like The Walking Dead for the most part. Hang on. We have to... No, next switch is our switcheroo. Below Zerp. It's a very fitting typo. And then, oh, you still plan on actually watching Americans? You are very brave. I was already trying to... I mean, I wasn't trying to think of, but I already had plans to browse Disney Plus to see what other good shows on there that I could recommend you. Because, you know, you don't have to love everything I do. And I recognize some of the flaws in the Americans on my 4th rewatch. 3rd? I think this was a 3rd one. I I have yet to watch Transcendence. I keep thinking of it, but I never feel like watching a movie. I'm only very slowly getting through Skeleton Crew, the current Star Wars show, and like one episode at a time. I realize I've just been binging 6 seasons of Drive to Survive, so I could have watched Transcendence 7 times in a row. But that's different. And now I'm out of things to watch. I just don't feel like movies lately. German Disney Plus has recently added Alien Romulus, which I think people are very mixed on. I'm very curious to see that one too, but I'm not watching movies. Or like Netflix, I believe, has the has those that two-parter by, was it Zack Snyder? Rebel Moon? Was Rebel Moon Zack Snyder? Which people say is terrible. And I'm deathly curious how terrible it is, so I want to watch those. Still haven't. And those came out like last year or something. Oh, I believe you. Like, there's shit I want to watch. But movies lately? Nah. Because this winter has been worse. For me. I barely feel anything. Why do you think I stream so much? And I can't sleep. I am horribly tired today. Because I didn't sleep all night. Didn't help that I have to get up for the cats 7 times. They were very, I don't know, was it a full moon last night again? But that's usually the explanation why they're going crazy. Oh, where do these go? Before I end? Before I, hey, can drop them both at once. Oh, there actually was a full moon? It's funny. They've acted like there was. Or, you know, approaching actual full moon. Like, I have no scientific basis for the claim that, oh, the cats go crazy on a full moon. But, because they go crazy on other nights as well. But maybe they go slightly more crazier on full moon nights. Maybe I should track it scientifically and go, well, and write down the dates and times. The times usually don't matter. No, we're decelerating too fast. Doesn't this actually turn downhill? No, we're decelerating again. Fuel's low. I can't refuel in the military base, by the way. Alright. Technically, I'm doing it wrong with the distance tracker, because there's evidence. I don't need to go this far. But I'd rather overshoot. The distance tracker is great for just... Yeah, sorry. Alright, we don't even care. Just stop eventually, slowly, maybe? Someday, you'll come to a stop. The gradient already wants us to stop. Fucking hell. Huh? Where are we going forwards? Fucking hell. My fuel warning light is lit up again. And this uphill climb is not gonna do wonders for it. And I also kind of need a diesel service, which is a brown dot, which... This is coal, and this is coal. I need to pray that I can make it to Food Factory, which is past the loop. I have a problem. Wait, no. Coal mine has a diesel service. Maybe we should go forwards to coal mine to refuel real quick. Nah, we'll do military base coal mine to refuel. Because I don't think I can make it to Food Factory on this with this heavy load. Are we going backwards? Nominally, yes. That's the fuel cutoff. Oh, that's the sender. Actually, you stopped beeping at me immediately. Sorry, I have very complicated train driving to do all of a sudden. It hit me like a truck. What did you say you want as a background? No idea. You, Titan Wolf, your mom and you all sleep worse on full moon nights? You know in advance that there's going to be a full moon. There's placebo effect. Or is it most of the time after the fact? Oh, I slept terrible. Was it a full moon? Yeah. I thought I was gonna fall asleep and then I didn't. I know. Fascinating story. Yeah. It was surprising. It was like, yeah, go to bed. It was cold, you know, and then I didn't fall asleep. And then my mind started going like a train engine. Ring, 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 ring. Okay, that was a motorcycle, but you know what I mean. Don't look if it's full moon, you just sleep worse. It's just generally. I don't believe anyone. The clinometer says that we are currently falling off the face of the earth. Thanks, clinometer. I did set the points, right? Technically, we've rolled so far forward, we've not reached the points. But yes, the points point right. Alas, no diesel service in this place. Place sucks. Let's fall into the void. Crater Edge. Beaten by Ghost Leviathan. Oh la la. Someone's watched 5 minutes of Subnautica. You wake up fucking tired and not rested. Yeah, well, like, probably interrupts in small bursts or some shit like that. Because sleep is, you know, for how vitally important sleep is. It sure is very sensitive to the slightest of changes. I mean, yes, I realize when we were cave people, and shortly afterwards, us waking up because of very slight noises and changes in the environment in general is how we prevent, how our ancestors, who are the reason why we're on this earth, prevented being eaten alive by wolves in the dark, or bears, or tigers. But it is rather inconvenient in the 21st century when you're just on the second floor of an apartment building. Or just under the roof of a... one family house. Why are those things so cool? The ghost leviathans? Because you have a skewed sense of aesthetics, and you think horrible things are cool and cool things are horrible. No, I don't. Second floor, I've told you that many times. No, but we need to go refuel. I don't think... Of course I did! You've just not been listening. You told me a lot of stuff, but not second floor. I told you second floor. Millions of times. Millions. Millions. It's your fault. You're the only one. You're the only other person here. I mean, it's not my fault. I apologize for the time of day. But train, very fast train, kind of. Well, not very fast train. But train. Or rather, trust me, some of the pixels in the dark are a train. My favorite running joke on Deer Valley. Because all my like a good third of my journeys, if not half. Oh, that's the only two options? Yeah, that's how math works. End up being journeys through the dark. This is new. What was that? This isn't even a very long train. We really are kind of going too fast. Maybe not too fast, but we're going fast. What is my siding? Left? Do we go left here? No, we do go left here. What was it? B4I? Oh, we have come to a standstill. Well... we really need to refuel. By the way, this makes colors very hard to see, so sorry. Very nice, cool, atmospheric lighting. But I need colors. Yeah. I think we're gonna hop into Coal Mine East real quick, because it has diesel service. We need to refuel. Because Oilwell North is past the loop. Iron Mine hasn't got one. Military base is not a Tankstelle. Girlfriend is too far away, even though it looks close, but this is a crossover of some sort. Wait, you're not joking? You actually write things down? That's concerning. Then again, the big streamers are, well, the big streamers get wiki pages, but those are full of lies. Yeah, you told me, but I assumed you were joking. Like send me a screenshot of all the things you know about me. As in, have written down about me. Because, I will then have material to send to my lawyers. 76,666 monies. Wow, that's a good... Hey, this one got in... inside of the time bonus. And that's with me stopping halfway through. This one got inside in the time bonus, and it pays out $120,000. Maybe we are millionaires. Oh man, nothing wants to go to the machine factory military base. Where even is my train? Huh. I detached, like, the front one. And put on its handbrake. This counted for both of them. My end of train lantern. Almost left without you. Alright. We'll be nice about it. Yeah, we've done it properly now. Where does the nitrogen go again? I have no idea. You're not sure if you want to. No, you have to. It's the law. Well, that goes to food factory. Yeah. No, but we're going refueling at CME first. Right? Yeah, I think we ought to. There's no way we can make it to food factory. Because of the loop. Oh, our train is a bit shorter now. What is it? What did we lose? Shit. Shit. Ah, it's much easier to subtract than to add again. Is it? 60, 200, 260, 300. Because we're 40. Is what I'm going with. If it's all information about me, then it's my information, so you're legally required to send me a copy of it. No. Well, I'll see you in court. Imagine. Not going to print out a copy and send it. Print out a copy. Do you hear yourself? It's 2025. Send me a copy. If you can print it out, then you have a digital version. If you have a digital version, send that. I don't know your address yet. I mean, Let me make my joke, you idiot. Hey, don't call me you idiot. You're not allowed to do that. You know that you idiot is much more... It's much meaner than just idiot. You idiot. Well, actually, by itself, just saying, oh, you idiot, is also fine. But don't say, let me do my thing, you idiot. That comes across as very aggressive. Lose the you. Because it sounds very mean that way. I do have feelings, you know. If I lose it, will I find it again? I mean... You're already trying to find the you in that sentence. It's your life's mission and work. Trying to identify the you in that sentence, which is me. Pray, CME. What the fuck is your layout? Aw, man. Well, actually, that works out. Yeah. We go forwards into the thing, and then we back out, and then we complete a loop to go back out. Yes, I said loop again. If our fuel can get us to CME, I'm very worried. We never had these problems in the past. Because we didn't have the slug. But without the slug, we wouldn't have been able to do this job. At least I think it's the slug's fault. You didn't write loop the few times when you said it. Yeah, I mean... we are playing a video game about a train. Well, about trains. That provides many loops so that you can turn around the train without relying on a turntable, especially if you actually have a train rather than your locomotive. So this game has many loops. EME is a loop, Girlfriend is a loop, All Well North is a loop, Iron Mine is a loop, Oil Refinery has a loop, Machine Factory has a loop, sort of. Technically, Machine Factory hasn't got a loop. It just has a weird little turnaround thing. CPP is a loop. That's all the loops. And then there's this loop, and arguably sort of track loops. Hope there are mutant rats. They're not, because the tunnels aren't technically underground. They go through mountains. I know, I've just ruined that again by being overly nitpicky and technically factual, but welcome to Meta Joke. Lost word sound like lost word spit every time lost word say loop. What? English, please. Did you just beep at me? Because, oh boy. This bodes ill. Loop sounds like loop spit. Every time loop spit say loop. Lost word. Loop. Sounds like you oh my god, you sound like you spit every time you say loop. Bro, I did not sleep very well last night. You can't hit me with the linguistics puzzle. A linguistics puzzle. That one. Practically a Kreuzworträtsel. The New York Times crossword puzzle. Is that available online? Or do you have to get the New York Times? In which case, how do you get the New York Times? Do you have to go to the airport? Does even the airport have the New York Times? Or do the airplanes carry the New York Times? Those going to New York. Do you have to get on a plane to New York to get the New York Times? But you don't have to get off the plane in New York? That'd be very 21st century. Like, he booked a plane ticket to go to New York from Europe. Why? What did he want in New York? Absolutely nothing. He wanted the New York Times off of the plane. He immediately flew back. Why did I say he? I should have said she, because basically Taylor Swift does this every day. Oh, but she does amazing things with her millions of dollars. Yes, but she also takes a private jet to the mailbox. Two things can be true at the same time. And frankly, I'm never impressed what people do with their money. It's only money. Because money is already the root cause of all the problems. So, just pouring more money on the money fire. Pretty sure it makes her money. And everyone else. Not it's just her. But she's one of the most egregious private jet people. Especially because she acts all high and mighty with all the other shit she supposedly does for the world. Like, yeah, lady, but maybe lay off the private jets for 5 minutes? No? You don't want to? Alright. That says more about you than the billions charity. That's just charity. Charity is not how you fix the world. Charity was invented by rich people so that they themselves can feel better when they can tell the world that they've spent some pocket money on a quote-unquote good cause, but also is a tool to guilt-trip poor people into giving a lot more than their pocket money, like, a good chunk of what little money they have, to quote-unquote good causes. Otherwise, if you don't give money to quote-unquote good causes, you're a terrible person. But in order to not be a terrible person, you need to fork over some of your precious cash that you worked 8 hours a day for. Charity? Really? Sorry, that was today's anti-capitalist message. How much money have we made so far? Hey, we're back. We have cracked the $800,000. Celebrate my achievements. Celebrate them now. No. Okay. Yay, we're almost millionaires. What do you think we are? Almost millionaires? Yes. Yes, we are. You fucked up the spelling. I occasionally in the past, not as much anymore, have, especially in Twitch chat, where, you know, time is of the essence. I sometimes mistype, and then kind of mistype horribly. So I just ended up just mashing my fingers across the keyboard and then hitting enter. So the message starts as a normal English sentence and then just devolves into one small typo, followed by You alright, man? Yeah, I just typoed. That looks like a lot worse than a typo. I was angry about the typo and then I lost control. So, you're telling me you almost spelled millionaire? I think I didn't have cats back then to blame. I know, I go up and down with my braking. I should just find the sweet spot. Yeah, but I'm allowed 60, and I just kind of want to get going, but not too fast, and we're about to crash into a dead-end siding, so try not to blow up the 400 tons of nitrogen. 360 tons. Dodge the train. Hello and thank you for the raid, Tyro. How do you do? And hello, Raiders. And Drew and Beertram. Beertram. Is that a tram full of beer? I approve. Although I don't even drink beer that much. I still approve of a tram full of beer. Hmm. Good one. Good name. Good strong name. I find myself at the coal mine because I'm running out of fuel. Oh, we're cutting it very close. How do you do? Any spectator? No, everything went perfectly fine. No military missiles have exploded spectacular in screen, almost blowing up my DE2 shunter. That did not nearly happen, or actually happen. Nope. That is not a thing that happens on this stream. Nope. All the missiles I've picked up have been intact the entire journey. Trust me. I wouldn't lie on the internet. How about you? No further questions. It, if he said it on the internet, it must be true. that's not even my lights. Managed to stay on the tracks. Not quite, because you definitely entered a 40 at 65. Occasionally. On some corners, the game seems more generous than on other corners. And we don't question the Valley Overlords. No. Like, especially under braking, because of how it reads the physics. And how do you like my mixture of blue and cyan lights, which I've lately realized is not actually a great combo when we have to drive at night. And, you know, like, it's a little bit of a Subway vibe. No, not the sandwich restaurant, the U-boats. But it saves me from turning on the full lights. Ugh. It's bright? It's not bright. I mean, I have installed the cyan lights at a dimmer. But not the blue lights, because the blue lights are more like a blue light than a blue light. They barely emit any goddamn light. And I'm especially proud of my yellow side highlights, which don't render at a distance of 12, but the lights do. I like this. I have yet to do anything with the slug, because I only just got it last week. Because I kept ignoring the spur of a harbor, and kept saying out loud, "Oh, I wonder where Steve's garage is." Also, I don't recommend this lighting setup for first-timers, because, do you see where the reverser is? Because, it's this mildly... Yeah, it's kind of terrible. I don't always make the best choices, especially when it comes to visuals. Just ask my channel artist. Who earlier sent me two prototypes, and I couldn't tell the fucking difference. The light certainly doesn't ruin your night vision, right? Just started customizing. Which one was your first one? Because it's random where you find which one per save game, right? I believe somebody told me that. Keyboard hotkeys, no! Oh no! No! I would not. I do not like the idea of controlling the train with keyboard shortcuts. I ranted about that a little bit last Friday. It's like, we're not controlling a train, we're controlling a person who has to deal with a train and everything around. So, I already hate that I half the time control it with the magic space menu. But, no keyboard shortcuts. Not for me, at least. Don't have the museum license. Ah, so you just... Ah. You did a... You customized a... Okay, what have you customized? Did you say? A choo-choo. Dude has remote control. I have yet to buy the actual remote control. Because I've strictly not needed it yet. Sort of. I will soon, though. One of the DE2s. Yeah, alright. But, well, try not to lose it. Although they're nice enough not to make you lose the things that you install. In fact, I hear you can never ever get rid of them again. Actually... No, we're going through? Okay. Oh, hang on. I mean, well... It's not a... Ooh, nice view of the valley. And a train. No. We've dropped off 2 of the loads so far, so it's not a very long train anymore. But that's a nice view of the valley. Hang on. I wonder, is that the derailed valley? Yeah. Shut up. Can I get rid of bought things? I thought the dumpsters got rid of even those things. I've read something that seemed to imply that. I like the yellow lighting on the wagons as I drive past. If only it was a better time of day, instead of this dingy half-night pre-dawn bullshit. I have the worst luck when it comes to the time of day in this game. We have located a bunch. Oh, alright. For me, it was a trickle. The magic space menu. Sometimes it's gotta be the magic space menu. But again, with the remote control, I would probably end up using the remote space magic menu less. I added a remote in there. Yeah. Where am I going? You know what? I should probably find out where I'm going. Oh, why is it such a record? Because I went outside. Ugh. Right. Uphill. Well, thank God we just reloaded. I mean, refueled. Get a move on, will ya? Thank you very much for the follow, Taro. Is it Tyrope or Tyrope? What's the other word? Because in Final Fantasy, it's not Electrope, it's Electro. I was always disappointed by that. Oh, you're off to bed. Thank you again for the raid. You have a good night. I apologize for the racket, but sunrise. Great, now there's a hill in the way. I still don't know where I'm going. We're not going left. We're going left here. And then right. And then through the loop. And then right. Into FF. Huh, I wonder what that speed limit sign said. Oh well. all for the record, to barely maintain 30. Alright, where are we going? Would you be quiet? Good lord, you're giving me a headache. Left. I mean, I have set all the points. What time is it? 2:15 already. Jesus. This little quadruple haul is taking ages. I thought it'd be a 5-minute adventure, in and out, real quick. Instead, we almost ran out of fuel. And we're not getting time bonus on our last 2 hauls, contracts, jobs, work orders. Oh, you go first. C6I, which lives where? Oh. Uptime. I always say what time it is when I read the uptime of the stream, because it's much more relevant than the real time. In game, it is 6:23, 6:24. 6:25. Sorry, I know that's confusing if you don't. It's deliberately confusing. Oh my god, how fast can I go? How fast can I go? I don't know. Do I slow down? Do I accelerate? I don't know the speed limits. Just hope and pray. I mean, if in doubt, put the train brake on 4. That always solves most of the problems. Always solves most of the problems. Yeah, that's what I'm going with. Last I saw was 7. My god. Already EP. Unbelievable. When did you get up today? Because I didn't. Oh, well, actually, no, I did. I got out of bed at 10. Having basically not slept. So I'm at breakfast. At 10. Me. Breakfast. At 10. 6:40-ish. Tired as shit. Yeah. I was sort of mostly almost asleep at 6:40-ish. I don't like January. Does not agree with me. We're going right. Is this song called that is on right now? Hippo Riding, the Svarna theme. And it is a bop. Like, possibly my favorite Society Quest music. Followed very closely by the 10,000 steps? No. The 10,000... No, the 7,000 something or other. 777. Something like that. Lots of sevens. From Stormblood. but I can't put that in a tranquil... I mean, this one isn't very tranquil. In a tranquil Derail Valley playlist. So that's too happy and boppy. This one's also... Can you write that down somewhere? No. In the playlist. Hippo riding. It's in there somewhere. But I don't want to scroll. Fine. Jesus Christ. But I was amazed and impressed at no, because why are you so lazy? You can't even scroll up. But I was lazy earlier today. When you asked me when I said the thing, the slogan. And I don't know. Let me scroll through the VOD real quickly. And I scrolled through the VOD briefly. And then I was like, you know what? This is really fucking annoying. But you repeated it in chat. Can't I search all of my chat? So I googled. What the fuck? Google? Chat? How? No, that's not exactly what I googled. But I googled how to get the chat out of a VOD. And lo and behold, there's a tool for that. And because the VOD is just publicly available, obviously. And apparently the site just knows the like IRC logs and how to get to them. And they make it searchable. So fucking useful. So don't ever say anything in Twitch chat that you might regret within the next 6 weeks. I think that's how long my VODs stay up. As a turbo loser. Turbo loser. Because I have now discovered the ability to search all chat logs of my VODs. Going to murder someone. I can't find the fucking song on Spotify. It might not be on Spotify. I don't know how the Final Fantasy XIV soundtracks work on Spotify. Especially because this is in the Endwalker patches. So some of the soundtrack releases might be lagging behind. We got Shadowbringers patches sometime during Endwalker. We just in Dawntrail right now. This is why I find all of these. This is why I made the. This is why I made the playlist on YouTube. Technically, sort of. Mostly, I made the playlist on YouTube because I don't use Spotify. It's just I don't. No, Spotify. No, me and Spotify. No, we have no relationship. Which is also why some songs are 2 minutes long and some are 20 minutes long, because I can't be arsed to find, you know, each version that has the perfect length. It ends up as a 3-hour playlist, so we get a good 45 minutes of repetition. So who really cares? It is just background noise. It's literally designed to just be background noise, because it's all zone music and city music. Except maybe hippo riding. I mean, hippo riding is also zone music, but you know what I mean. I saw that 40. There are no points to switch on the way? Well, there's that one. Oh, have I switched those points? I have. They're much more prominent on this map. Which is its function. Huh? Why are we stopping? Because you're braking. Because you have the brakes applied. All systems nominal. Thank you. It is kind of daylight. Why are we slowing down? Who designed this helix? Oh, now it's downhill again. Yeah, well. Welcome to Meta Joke TV, where everything is going downhill. Oh no, wait, that's a good thing. We're on a train, and fuel costs money. Yay, we're going downhill. God damn it. According to the clinometer, you can finish that joke on your own this time. How straight is that junction from east to west? Is it straight at all? Well, it's not straight. Of course I had to put a fucking curve in it. 4. I mean, there's nothing wrong if you have a curve in it. But, it does mean I have to go slowly. Visiting Ghost Leviathan? What? Are you watching a Subnautica playthrough at the same time? According to the clinometer, we are visiting a Ghost Leviathan. That is... Wow, that joke is too meta. It requires knowledge of Subnautica. And really also knowledge that we've been talking about Subnautica previously. That joke was so meta, I didn't get it. Wolfswood, can you please stop upstaging me? Or you will incur a permaban? It's imminent. I have no choice but to... It's just unacceptable. This is just unacceptable behavior. Here, I thought we talked about this. What? We've never fucking talked about any of this. I just like saying reprimandy things when they super don't apply. I literally, there's a reprimand emote in Final Fantasy XIV that I'm just absolutely in love with. There's so many situations. Like when a boss has a face change, I like to reprimand them. When CD does literally anything, I like to reprimand her. Because, like, especially Rorian, he looks so upset with you. It's like one of my favorite emotes, and it extends to how I like to run my stream. I will reprimand everyone and anyone at the drop of a hat. Bridge. Train. Oh, shit. Where does it go? C6I. I looked at this previously, and then promptly did nothing. We're backing up into it. And then 6I is left, right. Time to go to bed. Alarm will go off at 6. You have my sympathies. Thank you very much for the follow. And sleep well. You have a good night. Don't tease your artist too much. I cannot comply. They might hide something in your art. Oh my god! I totally wouldn't notice. I'm as observant as a dead elephant. Shit. You tell me that now? Oh god, what is in those emotes? At the same time, it's an eye. Couldn't have gone in forward. See, last time I was at Food Factory and assumed that the eye siding was empty. My train blew up. This did not happen on stream. So it didn't happen. But I assumed the eye siding was empty, so my train blew up. Because I rammed it into the siding at 60 kph, not even looking. I turned around and catastrophe. Or like I teleported back into the cabin like this, seconds before impact. How dare they not empty out the eye when I want to go through there? But now that I have a load behind me that needs to go in here, it's empty and I could have gone in forwards, which would have saved some time. Speaking of time, Dr. Freeman, time bonus for this was 55 minutes. Yeah, no, we left Harbor at like 45 minutes uptime. This is not... I mean, we knew this wouldn't be time bonus, but still. My god, how long is this train? I mean, 300 meters about. Good lord. We're halfway to our next destination before we are allowed to stop. Stop buzzing at me. I'm not wheel slipping, you are wheel slipping. Left, right for 6i? Yes. Stop! Oh, that's just you. You're just doing your job. I'm sorry I yelled at you. I thought it was something else. Didn't know it was you. According to the clinometer, I got nothing. According to the clinometer, we are visiting the place all the flat earthers dread. According to the clinometer, we have gone past the outer wall of the flat earth. Because I think they think there's a wall, right? Which we can't see over the horizon. I mean, don't try to argue with logic. It'll just break your brain. That's how they win. Was this within 55 minutes? No, it was 112. A measly 24k. What the fuck do you want me to do with $24,000? Say, have you got anything that goes to Machine Factory? Because we already don't get the time bonus on the other thing. No. Well, screw you too, buddy. And once more, I am braking under throttle. And I wonder why I run out of fuel. And once more, I am throttling under braking as well, on top of that. I am the worst train driver you've ever seen on Twitch. Because clearly Tie Rope is better at it than me. Wasn't it just like an edge going straight down that you fall off of? It depends. I think they keep updating their variants because it's like that. It's like the NATO flag these days, and there's a I think there's a reason why the oceans don't drain in modern flat earthenism. Because sailors back then, I mean, they just didn't have maps. I think that was a literal interpretation of going off of the edge of the map and not off of the edge of the world. Whereas modern flat earthers, you know, who knows what goes on in their heads. It can't be very much because they think the Earth is flat. When some Greek nerd 4,500 years ago stuck 2 sticks into the ground and went, yep, those go at an angle, therefore Earth can't be flat. Like, what are you doing, man? Of the perfect argument where the Earth isn't flat, with an edge of the world. If it was, cats would have pushed everything off already. Whoa! Hold up! How deep is this gradient? Did you tell me? At any point? Fucking hell. We came to a dead stop. Actually, you tell me the other way around. No, you don't. You also don't tell me. According to the clinometer, the gradient is almost 4 flat earthers. Earth can't be flat. The clinometer doesn't always say 0. Checkmate. Atheists is always the go-to thing. You know, my cats keep me up at night. My cats, especially my boy, vomit too much. Though not in a worryingly amount. The vet keeps saying, yeah, it's fine. But, and, you know, he scratched at the wallpaper too much. He likes to go places where he really shouldn't. They don't get along. But by and large, at the very least, my cats don't really have a habit of randomly pushing things off of counters and tables and everything. Kind of no one ever taught them, I have the feeling. Sure, occasionally when there's something left on the table that frankly shouldn't be there, and you start playing with it and it's a table, it's like the flat earth, it has an edge, it'll fall off. But they don't they don't go out of their way to paw at things that are just standing there innocently. Like pushing over glasses, water bottles, other things. I appreciate that. I have good cats, despite all the parts where they're not. Clinometer's not drunk. Look, he's barely swaying. Oh god, now we've personified. Look, it's barely shifting between +1 and +3. I hate this thing so much. Never would I have imagined that I have very strong emotions about an in-game gadget that measures how flat the Earth is. Because it just kind of wobbles and reacts to momentum of a train. It's pretty bad for a measuring device installed on a train. Do we have a left coming up? Do we? We ought to. We might not. Because we're going through OR, right? We're going through OR. Brr. Milk and water. We go left. Well, if it takes you this long, I check the route map. We go left. Is that this junction? Huh. We go left. We do go left. And we go right. Yes. And we go right. Yes. And we go through OR. That says right. No, we're going left. What? I just checked. We're going left. Why did that say right? What? We're going left. Huh? And we're going 30. We are going 30. Small, right. We only have the helicopters left. Train's not looking amazing. Yeah. Oh. And may I just point out, the weather has been shit the entire time. The entire time. Well, we've briefly had a glimpse of sunshine coming out of the coal mine. But 90% of the journey, the weather was this. With an additional 80% of the journey in the dark. So... I apologize for the in-game climate and time of day during this journey. This is the worst thing that's ever happened to me. On the plus side, the VOD, both on Twitch and YouTube, will not take up much space because most of the pixels are just going to be black or dark gray. That's very little information they have to store. Which in turn saves the planet IRL. Sort of. If you squint. But how do I get through OR after my Twitch setup informed me that we're going the wrong way? Left. No, actually we can go through B. I don't want to go through B. Left. Left. Right. Yeah. Not a very long train, but we have a river. And like a river gully sort of thing. And the sort of sticky camera. Does all the camera work For me, I think we're gonna clip into the world. Ah, well, okay. The world has collision. Behold, the oil refinery. It is also here. There's a dam. I like the dam. I don't like the shortcuts they took on the terrain graphics. Like terrain modeling. But I do like the layout. Because it's crazy. Just imagine if the sun was out. The animals were frolicking. Or the one frolicking animal cost us dearly. Apparently we shouldn't go through here at 70. No, we can't do 80. Why are you squealing? I mean, no, you're squealing because we're... Because we're braking. Oh good, the lightning storms are back. Because that's what we need. There's no way that junction allows us to clatter through it. That's not the word. At like 400,000 kilometers per hour. Try 60. Yeah. No fun allowed. Just 60. Alt future, when are you gonna fix the map? Because this is hideous. What is this? Can you not? Come on, guys. You ask money of people for this. All these updates, and I don't understand why they don't do a quick pass over the map. Like, there were bits of terrain sticking out of the ground right in front of a tunnel entrance. And I think there's another tunnel where it happens from the top. It's like, really? Is that very difficult to fix? You've made this entire map. It's mostly fine, and then you leave things like that, or the or like the invisible, no, very visible, sort of where you can see under the texture. right outside oil refinery, which is brand new. You never drove out of oil refinery? Are we at 80 or 70? Well, that one says 80. But prepare to slow down. We will slow down, because it's a slope up. But we do need to go 60 through the junction. Which should show right. Hey, it does. Well, actually, this one is 50. Did they do it here too? Guys, why? It's so obvious. Oh, man. Oh, well. It turns out this video game is not perfect. I'm shocked. What? Are you gonna tell me perfection is difficult? Because this map is ginormous? Those bits are so obvious. I'm just an asshole playing video games. Those are so obvious. Like, I think that's what the word glaring was invented for. No, I never know. Too much, too much, too much. Still too much? Still too much. Still too much. Ah. Still too much. What do you mean 90? What? What's there a small stretch of where you're allowed 90 when you immediately have to slow down to 60 and then 40 for the junctions? Oh, it's junctions! Shit! Where am I going? E3I. I have no idea where that is. E? Oh, military. I mean, D doesn't matter, D is empty. But military... But backwards. So we do the loop? We do the loop backwards, yeah, right. Welcome back. Close. Don't derail. Eesh. Wrong. Right, stop buzzing. I mean, we're already not getting the time bonus, but But now we're kind of racing against stream time. I was sure I had set these points. No. No, don't break. Well, I clearly didn't. I don't know. Then again, imagine an entire journey goes right from start to finish. I'd have even less to say about it than I already do. Braking under throttle, throttling under braking. I am the worst. It is daylight. Left, left, left. That way. So we can back up into the loop-de-loop. And yes, once the military has paid me for safely delivering the helicopters, which definitely never blew up in an alternate dimension, we will end stream for tonight. Because you're sleepy, I'm tired. Even the guests have already gone to bed. GG. There's no reason to append anymore. No. After all, we are nearly millionaires. I did not pay attention. See, this is why we're ending stream, because I keep not paying attention to minor things. Well, actually, that's not the way we're going. The loop is this way. I did pay attention. I didn't pay attention when I checked on whether or not I had paid attention. Does that mean I have attention deficit disorder? Because one of the attentions slipped through my fingers? Right, loop, in. What was it, E3I? Yes. Everyone's zippy. Everyone's nearly fully asleep. That was supposed to be to the tune of Everybody's Awesome from the Lego Movie. In case you couldn't tell, because I already can't sing, and I especially doubly can't sing in this state. Have you seen the Lego Movie? Surely you've seen the Lego Movie. It is, after all, the Lego Movie. Everybody's seen the Lego Movie. which is why everybody's awesome. When you're part of a team. I've seen a Lego movie, but not how many Lego? There's the Lego movie, there's the Lego movie 2, and there is Lego Batman, which is also excellent. I remember nothing of the second Lego movie. Not a damn thing. Sorry, military. I hope your invasion of insert foreign country here wasn't delayed by how late this shipment of attack helicopters is. Bonus time was 65 minutes. We've made it here in a brisk, swift 152. Still, the military pays me 8,000 and doesn't execute me on the spot. 80,000. All hail our military overlords who are gracious and generous in the video game. Ah! We are just shy of 50,000 away from being a millionaire. Join me next time when I piss away some more money rather than become a millionaire on Metajoke TV. Unfortunately, the military has not murdered us and we are not millionaires. So this entire stream was mostly pointless. Nothing happened in it. And we have accomplished basically naught. No goals were achieved. All we've done is drive the fucking DE6 across the map again. I might need a solution to this problem, and I have one, which I thought I would get to today, but this fucking journey took us 3 goddamn hours. Well, 2.5. So, well, 2 hours. 2 hours 20, because we definitely didn't rewind 5 minutes after no missiles ever exploded. That's not a thing that happened. I hope I will have slept better on Friday. And I have a plan. It's not a very good one yet, because I'm missing a few things in Dira Valley. But I do have a plan. Look forward to that. Unless you don't. You have a good night. I hope I will have one. No guarantees there. And GG. Goodbye.